inclusion, they look down on other people that's trying to get to where they're trying to go, even inspire where they're trying to be. And I
right,
told you, man, that stops a lot of the unity that we want, the unity that we
right,
seek and desire and really need so much. A lot of these bull crap attitudes, man, stop a lot of it too.
right, right. And I agree with you. And then I want to say that we getting money individually. Black people are getting money. We're not doing it as a group, for the
Collectively.
big part of as a collective, and that's going to continue to hurt us if we don't. Because this is why, going back, to the Jewish, the situation with the Jews, they say they dollar circulate around their community so many times before it actually leaves
Leaves that community.
the community.
And
So
the black dollar?
and the black dollar, they call us liquid gold. I made
About
that statement
15
last
minutes,
time.
I think they said.
Yeah,
I think they said about
yeah,
15, 20 minutes. And so, okay, prime example.
yeah.
Anyone listening, okay, y'all please listen to me right now. Really listen to me right now. This just crossed my mind, all right? It's about to be November, right? All right?
Right,
Looking at November
right.
tomorrow. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, it's November. Okay, November, December, January. What happens around January, February? Right, tax time. All right, everybody starts
Right.
getting their tax refunds and getting these thousands of dollars in. Invest some of that money. Put some of that money up, especially if you're looking for a home or you're looking to secure your finances, you're looking to pay off some debt. Don't be so quick to get this income tax, which is if you're getting a big one, you're overpaying anyway. You need to call me and we can work that thing out. I can show you how to fix that. But anyway, if you are getting a big refund, put some of that money to work for you. Because you worked
That's
all
right.
year to get all this money coming out, and you giving Uncle Sam all this money because 80% of the people are overpaying in their taxes, right? So,
That's
but
right.
anyway,
That's
you
right.
giving Uncle Sam all this extra bread, and then instead of just saying, okay, let me help myself, let me build an emergency fund, let me put $1,000 to the side in the emergency fund just in case something happens. No, I deserve it. It's been a struggle all year. I need this, I need that. We don't sacrifice, man. So it's like we
Right.
have to be able, and I'm not putting a blanket statement saying we as a people. I'm just saying, that as individual, whoever is doing it, okay, how about this? Whoever is not putting their money to work for them, saving, putting it to the side, not even saving, investing it. Because sometimes saving, your money don't grow, just save it. But put it in good
Right.
investments. And if you need good investment advice, and I can connect you with people that can help you out as well. It's all about putting ourselves in a position to win, where we're not saying in 2018, I need to do better financially. I need to do better
Hey,
as a group economics. I need to do better supporting black businesses. Make it a point. Make it a point of contact that it's something that you do. And there's nothing wrong, and you don't have to feel bad about doing that because every
right.
other race is doing it unapologetically. Why the hell are
That's
we
right.
asking for permission? Why do we
Hey,
need
man.
approval? We don't need
Hey,
approval.
we don't need, and then a lot of people just you hitting it right on the nail. And I want to say this, just like in that movie Ray, he said, "You think pennies, you're gonna get pennies." Made a boss move, you know what I mean? And even though he went through that situation where they didn't want to play his song, I mean, he didn't want to perform and stuff like that, and they banned him all these years. He stood up for something too. So and see, and this is what I'm saying. Once you put yourself in financial situations, people gonna listen. I don't care what color it is, because money is a universal language. The reason why a lot of people don't listen to what we're saying is because on the platform that we're using, it's because they don't see the movement, they don't see the money behind it. But see, you making boss moves in the sense that as a group, you know what I mean? People gonna have to listen. They're gonna have to pay attention because they see other people are paying attention. And
Right.
it's been with every facet of America, with every movement. You look at Dr. King and people, but see, again, we're coming from the slavery mentality of, don't, money, gonna ruin you or something like this. No, even in the scriptures it tell you, I come to give life and give life abundantly. Don't never feel guilty about having no money and having things. Do you feel guilty about being broke?
Throw that
You
poverty,
know what I mean?
throw
You
that
know,
poverty
poverty.
mentality away. Throw it away.
Yeah,
Throw it in a
I
garbage can.
that's what we should have feel about. We should feel bad about being broke and not doing anything about it. I ain't saying growing up in poverty because, circumstances, but just staying in it, that's what you should feel bad about. If you seeing other people going and achieve these different things and trying to strive and getting their grind on, what's wrong with you? So, but then I'm not satisfied with me just obtaining things. You know what I mean? I want to help my brother, help my sister up and climb this economic ladder as well. So, but see, that goes back to this independent stuff again. We don't address this, Shelton, plenty of times. If we can't come together as you know, the opposite sex, and we so separated that, it's hard to get a group economics. You know what I mean? Until we start coming together and looking at each other as that's my brother and that's my sister in these neighborhoods instead of just nigger, dogs, and fools. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Nah, we brothers to each other. And we hear this. We go to church. We go to the mosque. We hear this language all the time, but are we implementing it in the business sense too? You know what I mean? Because if we create a situation, even going to these schools, bro, going to these colleges, really, bro, going to get these degrees and trying to start your own business, not going to work for somebody and wait for them to fire us. This is real talk.
Been there, done
that. Do what you gotta do. hey, man, bro, I heard you tell you, I've been on these jobs. You know what I mean? And you know you worth more than a paycheck. They just paying you enough to keep you in check. That's how I look at it. And we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta do what we gotta do to pay our bills. But I'm saying, let's strive to create another situation. Because guess what? If Sheldon lost his job or I lost my job, but one of us got a business, hey man, Sheldon, I know your skill. You come work with me, not for me. We gonna work with each other, not for each other. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just think about that, man, and we be in these positions, bro, and we still, it's like you say, people looking at you asking and begging, you know what I'm saying? Let me in. You know, create our own situation, create our own wealth, and all it takes is the unity. Hey, man, 100 people give $1. How much is that?
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
There you go.
All it takes, man, is just enough willing people.
Right.
Because you can have 50 people that don't want to be there, right? Or you can have 5 that's willing to get in and grind and hustle and really just put everything on the line to really see the bigger picture. I think sometimes because we're in such a quick fix kind of society, want everything kind of fast right now, it becomes we become impatient. And we don't really enjoy the process, you know, because we look at all the other people, all the other stuff. I mean, you think about it, man, social media and all these old kind of things, man. We think of where everybody else and how everybody, you know, is presenting. But think about it. They're presenting their best foot forward. They're putting their best foot forward. They're presenting their best picture. They're not presenting you all the ugly stuff that they may have dealt with. They're presenting you the other side. You know, they never present, you know, you don't see the struggles. You don't see the pain. You don't even see the aggravation when the cameras go off, you know. So we have to be able to look within ourselves. And that's why I said earlier, man, I think sometimes as we as a race, we look at those other races that's able to collectively come together with envy rather than saying, you know, what can we do to get past that point? Throw away all those excuses. Throw away all those hindrances. Throw away all those hurdles and figure out what can we do. Because it's obvious, man, that something has to be done. Something has to be done. People look at me crazy because I go around speaking to people and all that kind, you know, stuff like that. You know, some people say, oh, man, that's friendly. Oh, that's it. Good morning hadn't cost me anything. How are you? That didn't cost anything because I see another human being. I see another soul. I need to see another person. Now, if you look at me, look in my face and don't speak to me, guess what? You got hell in you. You got bullshit in you. I can't fool with you. Excuse my language, but I can't. That energy don't reside. So I'm not going to go out of my way to deal with you, to be around that kind of energy. You see what I'm saying? That makes no sense to do that because you can be putting energy into things that you need to be doing that's going to be productive as far as this unity and this growth that we're talking about. Even amongst ourselves, if someone is divided and doesn't see the plan, no problem. It's not saying we don't need you, but at the same time, is that when you figure it out and when it's important to you, there's a spot for you. You see what I'm saying? Because there's enough disruptions. There's enough. This train has been derailed for far too long. Too long. This train has been off the track. We got to figure out how to get this thing on track and keep it on track. And even amongst the woke and the wake and all that kind of stuff, everybody arguing knowledge. Everybody arguing information. What we going to do? What we going to do? You know, bottom line.
But what good is information if we don't apply it to our life? Because it's all cute and stuff, you know, that's a feel-good moment. That's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? But what are we going to do? Because, see, that's a distraction, too, in a lot of ways. When we extreme talk about color and stuff like that, it's important to talk about it. But when it gets so dominant and important in your life, you can lose focus on what we are talking about, too. Like, getting your money together and pooling your resources together. You know what I mean? So that's a distraction, bro. You always talk about how they do these things in the media and stuff. A lot of that stuff is distraction to keep us from organizing and grouping. And all we got to do is turn the page, bro. Go back to the 60s. You know what I mean? Look at these movements that was born out of oppression and stuff like this. But look what they was able to achieve. They got the attention of the government. Not saying we want to be ostracized and, you know, like
don't
that.
ostracize me. Now, look,
right.
I want some unity in the community.
Right.
So that's don't try to get at me with no negativity.
That's
all I want.
Already. But, you know, I'm just making a point about...
Oh, I feel you. I'm just messing with you. Oh.
That's right. When we organize, you know what I mean? When you organize and support each other, people gonna pay attention. You know what I mean? This is what we want, and that's even for standing up for your human rights, civil rights. But now we're talking about money, and money makes the world go round, bro. And like I was making that point earlier about Damien Dash. He say when he talks to some of the people, the Jews, he say, you know, see, because when you start getting into these other worlds, you hear a lot of stuff. He said they was telling him, he say, man, you know how we look at y'all, the group now, not the individual. He said, you know how we look at y'all? We look at y'all as liquid gold. You know, y'all give the money right back to us. So we don't have a problem with you, you know. And I'm gonna make this point, like, you know, a lot of stuff went down in Houston. I ain't gonna even say no names when they had the hurricane, right?
Right.
So it's a lot of businesses that, you know, that help people and stuff. And some of this stuff is genuine because we don't never know no people's heart. But don't never get it twisted. A lot of this stuff is business. I get a tax write-off. I'll be on TV with the big check. Everybody look at me. I'm helping you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They gonna get that. They gonna get money. They gonna get their money back, and they gonna get more money as well. You know what I'm saying? Because now I look good in the eyes of the people. You feel me? Because a lot of that stuff that happened in Houston, you know, people were getting all kind of food stamps who ain't, you know, didn't suffer from it. So these businesses are smart, so they write it off, you know what I'm saying, as a tax write-off.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, or damn, it's good. So they going to get all this free stuff. They don't mind letting you in their places of worship and all this stuff here because they know they finna get some new stuff. So don't think for 1 minute it has nothing to do with business. You know what I'm saying?
All
it's business.
It's all business. Capitalistic society. It's all business, man. I mean, even with the politics, it's all business. So again, we have to be about our business as a people, and also support those that do get out there and want to, I guess, sound the trumpet of Black America being about their business, rather than, you know, spew negativity. Support those that do care, you know, because a lot of times, man, we have a lot of people out here that teach a lot of great information. They have a lot of great information. They teach a lot of good stuff, but they're not supporting other people that's out here on this stuff as well. So the thing about it, though, man, it has to be reciprocity. It has to go back and forth, man. And I think sometimes that's what hinders other people with supporting one another in business as well. We're talking about some of the things that stop it, because you know what? You're not gonna support my stuff. I ain't gonna support yours. Right? You're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna come to my business. I'm not gonna come to your business. You're not gonna promote my business. Why would I promote your business? And then you have that mentality. Some people are like, you know what? It doesn't matter if they promote my business or not. I'm still gonna report or, you know, share their O's or whatever, because I just want to be kind and loving and just, you know, that's just who I am. Okay? You got some people that's cool with that, but I think, you know, I don't really see a problem if another person says, okay, you know what? I'm going out and I'm putting your business out there in the mix on different platforms or whatever, right? Okay, like me personally, I do a lot of that for a lot of people. I don't always get that back. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh man, I'm doing it only to get it back. No, I'm saying that you saying you about that life. You saying you about that community. You saying you about that I'm my brother's keeper. Okay, I'm my sister's keeper. So you saying you about that. So I'm expecting that of you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm
Right.
speaking that I'm about that life. I'm about that community. I'm about that action. Let's go get it. Let's get together. We at a buffet. We can all eat. We can all come up together. Let's go. I'm about that. So excuse me if I expect that same thing.